you're right. It is. That's nice of you.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so this is the conversation we're going to practice, acknowledging things. Okay, acknowledging thanks means that you are going to thank somebody about something. We have 4 expressions we can use. We have don't mention it, my pleasure, you're welcome, and not at all. Okay, so let's
Yes.
let's listen to the pronunciation and then we continue with the conversation again.
Listen and repeat.
Don't mention it. My pleasure. You're welcome. Not at all.
Okay? Any questions with the expressions, Lupita?
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. Let's practice the rhythm and intonation and then we continue with the grammar.
Listen again and repeat. Then practice the conversation model with a partner.
Excuse me, I think you forgot something.
I did?
Isn't this jacket hers?
Oh, you're right. It is. That's nice of you.
Don't mention it.
All right, any questions with vocabulary or intonation?
No, teacher.
Okay, Lupita, very good. Okay, we're going to check the next grammar point. We are going to practice the possessive pronouns, possessive adjectives, and the whose. Okay? So pay attention. If you have any questions, you can ask me. It says possessive pronouns can replace nouns and noun phrases. They answer questions with whose and clarify answers to questions with which. For example, it says, whose coat is that? It's mine, or it's my coat. Remember that we use whose when we want to indicate a question with possession, okay? We use whose for possession. And you can answer with possessive pronoun or possessive adjective. What is the difference? That when we use possessive pronouns, we don't mention the object. For example, it's mine. We don't say it's mine coat. That is incorrect. We don't mention the object. And if you use possessive adjective, then we mention the object, like in this sentence, it's my coat. That is the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, and when we answer questions with which, remember that we use which for objects, okay? When we make questions with which, we use the object. For example, which is her cup? And in the answer, we can use one-on-ones if it's plural, and we use possessive pronouns, like in this example. Which is her cup? This one is hers. We don't mention the object, we eliminate the object. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Now, in English, we have different pronouns. We have subject pronouns, which are the subjects. I, you, he, she, we, and they. We have the possessive adjectives, which is my, your, his, her, our, and their. And we have the possessive pronouns, which is mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. Okay? You can use both possessive adjective or possessive pronoun in an answer or in a sentence. No? For example, that's my jacket, it's mine. Your dinner was great, yours was great. Are these his keys? Are these his? She drives her car to work. She drives hers to work. These are our shoes. These are ours. They finished their assignment. They finished theirs. Okay? And finally, be careful. Don't use a possessive adjective in place of a possessive pronoun. For example, is this yours? Not, is this your? That is incorrect. Remember, if you are going to use possessive adjective, you have to mention the object. For example, is this your car? Is this your house? Is this your wallet? Etc., etc. Don't use a noun after a possessive pronoun. For example, these shoes are mine, not these are mine shoes. Okay? If you are going to mention the object or objects in a possessive pronoun, then you have to mention the object of objects before the possessive pronoun. For example, these shoes are mine. If you are going to change the order, you eliminate mine in this example and you use my. For example, these are my shoes. Okay, Lupita?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, any questions with this?
No.
All right, let's go to the grammar booster, possessive nouns, review and expansion, and pronoun summary. So, page 141. When you are there, you tell me.
Ready, teacher.
Okay, very good. So let's begin. Possessive nouns, review and expansion. Add apostrophe S and apostrophe plus S to a name or a singular noun. For example, where is Glenn's house? What's your daughter's married name? This is Miss Baker's class. I love Dickens's novels. Okay? Remember that when we use a name, Glenn, Baker, daughter, Dickens, we use possessive in the form of apostrophe S. This is the possessive. Apostrophe S, apostrophe S, apostrophe S, and apostrophe S. Okay? Now, in the case of names that finish with an S, you have to use the apostrophe S. For example, I love Dickens's novels. So we repeat the S a double time. Okay?
Yes.
And remember, we use this with father, mother, sister, brother, the name, Juan, or Juan's, or Pedro's, or Rocío's, or whatever, no? Okay? Now, add an apostrophe to plural nouns that end in S. For irregular plurals, such as women or children, add apostrophe S. For example, the women's room, we use apostrophe S, but the word is in plural, women, okay? Or the children's room, the men's room, etc., etc. Now, when the word is plural, for example, boys, we only use the apostrophe. It's not necessary to mention the S. For example, the boys' clothes. Okay? And when you talk about the complete family, for example, the Jacksons, we also use the apostrophe S. The Jackson's car. What is the difference between the Jacksons and Dickens? The difference is that here we are mentioning one person. I love Dickens's novels. But here we use plural, the boys and the Jacksons. That's why we only use the apostrophe S, or the S plus apostrophe, the Jackson's car. It's not necessary to write the S. Okay?
Entonces, en los que ya son plural, ya no añado la S, nada más la apóstrofe.
Exactly. with the difference, obviously, with women and children or men, no? For example,
Okay.
in the case of the plural, like women, children, yes, you use the apostrophe S. But in the case of nouns, like boys, girls, Jacksons, Peters, etc., you only use the apostrophe.
Okay.
All right, very good. No more questions there?
No, teacher.
All right, let's go to the next page. And we're going to do the activities. And the next page is page 142, I think. Yes, page 142. We're going to do activity letter A. It says, activity letter A, correct the following sentences, adding an apostrophe or an apostrophe plus S to the possessive nouns. For example, Carmen's jacket is under the table. So here you have to make, or you have to choose where to use the correct apostrophe, okay? So please do it, Lupita. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Finish, teacher.
All right, very good. Okay, Lupita, so the first one, what is the answer?
Mm, an apostrophe in girls.
Okay, very good. So we use the apostrophe in here. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, can you read the sentence, please?
And the two girls' keys are lost.
Very good, that is correct. Now, what about number 2?
Mr. Stillers
Uh-huh,
add an apostrophe plus S.
that is correct.
Mr. Stiller's English is really fluent.
Okay, excellent, very good. Number 3.
The doctor's office is downstairs.
So it's apostrophe S, right?
Yes.
Okay, the doctor's office is downstairs. Okay, next.
And Sarah and Tom children's apostrophe S are at the Taylor School.
Yep. In this case, the apostrophe S is after Tom. Like this.
Yes, because the children.
Yeah, it says Sarah and Tom's children are at the Taylor School. Remember, I forgot to mention this. When you have more than one name, always is the second name that receives the apostrophe S.
Okay.
If you have 3 names, then it's the third name that receives the apostrophe S. Okay, very good. Number 5.
That man's car is parked in a no parking zone.
Okay, so it's apostrophe S after man, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's like this. The man's car is parked in a no parking zone. Okay, very good. Next.
And Julia's friend brother is going to get married tonight.
Okay, so it's apostrophe
In Julia.
S. And there is a second apostrophe S. Julia's friend's brother, like this. Why? Because it is the possessive of Julia's friend and the possessive of the friend's brother.
Okay.
It's Julia's friend's brother is going to get married tonight.
Friends. Okay.
And the last one, Lupita, number 7.
The Smith's garden is beautiful, but only an apostrophe in Smith's.
Exactly, only the apostrophe. The Smith's garden is beautiful. Excellent, very good, Lupita. Okay, let's go for the next activity. It says pronoun summary. It says subject pronouns. Subject pronouns represent subject nouns and noun phrases. The subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, and it, we, and they. For example, Matt didn't break the plate. He didn't break the plate. In this case, we substitute the name for the subject pronoun, no? And object pronouns represent nouns and noun phrases that function as direct objects, indirect objects, and objects of prepositions. The object pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. So we can substitute names and objects with the object pronouns. For example, they gave Susan the toy car for the children. They gave it to her for them. Okay, so in this case, we substitute Susan, okay, it, and children for the names. Then children, her for Susan, and it for toy car. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So remember, this is substitutions. It says, on a separate sheet of paper, rewrite the sentences, replacing the underlined nouns and noun phrases with pronouns. For example, Matt didn't break the plate. He didn't break it. In this case, we substitute the name Matt with he and the plate with it. Okay? Now, you do the same with the other sentences. Please, Lupita.
Okay, teacher.
If you have any question, you can ask me.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, very good. So, number 1.
Them love it.
They?
Them.
They.
Yes, it's they. They love.
Yes, it's they. They love it. Because you're talking about plural.
Yes.
They love it. Very good. Okay, very good. Number 2.
She and me never buy it at that store.
Okay, how can you substitute Janet and I with a personal pronoun?
Them.
No, because them is not with I.
Us.
Nope. Remember, is a personal pronoun, Lupita. Personal pronoun. Remember that the personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, we, and they.
We.
Exactly. Okay, so Janet and I, how do you change it?
We.
We never.
We never buy it at that store.
Exactly, that is correct. Very good. So we. Okay. Next.
Do we have the
do we
have it this afternoon?
Exactly. Do we have it this afternoon? Very good. Okay, Lupita, you continue with number 4.
They loves of them at them.
They laugh at them. Yes?
Them.
Yes.
Yes.
They laugh at them. But remember, we eliminate the S, okay?
They laugh. Yes. They laugh
Exactly. At them.
at them.
All right, very good. Excellent, Lupita. Next.
They are speaking with her today.
They are speaking with her today. Yes. Exactly. Number 6.
He is teaching them with he.
They are teaching with them or, well, basically with. You are forgetting Mr. Cooper. How do you change Mr. Cooper?
He.
No, because it's an object.
Him.
Exactly. He is teaching them with him.
Okay.
Okay, number 7.
They are speaking English very well this year.
Exactly, that is correct. Very good. Number 8.
Does he need to give it to them?
Exactly, very good. To give it to them. Uh-huh. And what about the last one?
They return it to her.
Exactly, they return it to her. Very good. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, any questions there?
No. Ya
All
quedó más claro.
Okay, perfect. Very good. All right. Let's go back to the book. Remember that we are practicing basically the possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns, okay? Let's practice the exercise letter A. It says grammar practice. It says replace the noun phrases with possessive pronouns, okay? Only possessive pronouns. For example, those gloves are my gloves. So you substitute my gloves for the possessive pronoun. Those gloves are mine. Yes, Lupita?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, give me a second, okay? I'm going to put a sweater, okay?
Okay.
It's very cold. Okay, Lupita. Let's begin with number 2. That is her coat.
That is hers.
Okay, very good. That is correct. The books on the table are Mr. Davidson's.
The books on the table are his.
Mm-hmm. Their car and our car are parked on the same street.
Their car and ours are parked on the same street.
Uh-huh. Number 5, are those my ticket or her tickets?
Are those my tickets or hers?
Okay. The White House is my mother's house.
The White House is hers.
Very good. Is this painting your painting or her brother's painting?
Is this painting yours or his?
Very good. Number 8, the newspaper under the chair is his daughter's paper.
The newspaper under the chair is hers.
Okay, very good. Is this DVD your DVD or your friend's?
Is this DVD yours or theirs?
And the last one, are these your son's shoes?
Are these your, no, are these hers?
But his son,
Is his, no?
exactly. Are these his? All right, Peter,
Is
very
his?
good. Yes, his. Are these his? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent, very good. Okay. Okay, on the next page, we have another activity. Let's do this. You are going to be A and I'm going to be B in the first conversation, and when we change the order and we continue like that, okay? All right. Do you want to check the answers first, or do you want us to do it like that?
First, I write the
Okay.
answer.
First write the answers and then we practice.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, so I'm going to be A and you're B, and then we change the order and we continue like that, okay?
Okay.
All right, whose umbrella is this? His or hers?
I'm not sure. Ask them if it's theirs.
All right, very good. That is the answer for number 1. Okay, number 2, you begin.
Who is more conservative about clothes? Your parents or your husband's parents?
His, I think. Mine, no, my parents are pretty liberal. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is this our suitcase?
No, already got our suitcase. So this
Suitcase.
one, suitcase,
No,
suit,
suit.
yes, suit.
Suitcase.
No, already got our suitcase.
Uh-huh.
So this one can be ours.
Okay, very good. All right, you begin with number 4.
I found this necklace
Necklace. Mm-hmm.
near Carrie's desk. Is it hers?
No, it's my necklace. I'm so happy someone found it. Right?
Yes.
Very good. Is that their car?
No, theirs is the black one over there.
Very good. Okay, and the last one you begin.
And where should we meet? At your house or mine?
Neither. Let's meet at my office. Yes?
Yes.
Very good, Lupita. Any questions?
No.
Okay, excellent. All right, let's not use the book, and we're going to do an extra activity before we do the last activities. Okay? Possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. Very easy exercise.
I can see the exercise. I only see the book.
Oh, okay, give me a minute and I'll fix it. There you go. Okay, let's see. We'll do this and then we do that. Okay, now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, excellent. This is a very simple exercise. It's just for you to check that you understand the possessives. Okay? All you have to do is choose the correct option. You tell me and I write it down and then we check. Okay? So let's begin with the first one.
Is this cup yours?
Okay, so it's yours. Okay, let's check the answer and the answer is correct. Very good. Let's continue please with the next one.
The coffee is mine.
The coffee is mine. Okay, very good. Let's check the answer and the answer is correct. Very good. Number 3.
That coat is mine.
Mine. Okay. Yes. Next.
He lives in her house.
Okay, in her house. Check yes. Very good. Next.
You might want. You might want your phone.
Okay, your phone. Yes, very good. Let's check the answer and the answer is yes. Very good. Okay, number 6.
The new car is theirs.
Very good. And it's correct. Let's continue.
She cooked. She cooked our food.
Okay, our food. Yes, that is correct. Number 8.
Don't stand on my foot.
Okay, mine. Good. Next.
She gave him her suitcase.
Okay, very good. Yes. Next.
I met their mother.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next.
Is this their coffee?
All right. Next.
Is the flat hers?
All right. Excellent. Next.
The gray scarf is mine.
Uh-huh. Very good. Next.
That red bike is ours.
All right. Next.
We should take our coats. No, our coats.
Okay. Very good. 16.
That is my car.
All right. Yes. Number 17.
He dropped my bag.
Okay. 18.
Are these phones theirs?
Uh-huh. 19.
These cakes are ours.
Yes. And the last one.
Are those children yours?
Very good, Lupita. All the answers are correct. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Any questions with that?
No.
Nope. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Oh, no, this is not the one. All right. Good. So that's that with the possessives. Okay. We're going to do the last exercises. This is a listening activity. It says, listen to activate grammar. Listen to the conversations and complete the statements with a possessive pronoun. Okay, so pay attention, please.
Listen to the conversations and complete each statement with a possessive pronoun. Conversation 1.
Hey, look what I found under the table.
What?
A shopping bag from the Emporium. It's full of clothes.
No kidding. I wonder whose it is.
Maybe it belongs to that woman paying at the cashier.
You're right. Excuse me, is this bag yours? It was under our table.
Yes, it is. Thanks so much. That's so kind of you.
No problem.
Conversation 2.
Brad, I think you might have dropped your keys on cell phone.
What? I don't think so. My phone's right here in my pocket. Hey, no, it isn't. Let me have a look at that phone.
Here you go.
Wow, you're right. That is mine. Where did you find it?
Here, right next to these keys. I suppose these are yours too.
Well, actually, the keys are my wife's. She's going to be so happy I didn't lose them.
Conversation 3.
I don't believe it. This coat isn't mine.
What do you mean it isn't yours?
It isn't mine. Remember when we got to the restaurant? I hung up my coat with all the others. You know how it is. All these raincoats look the same.
What are you going to do?
I'll drive back to the restaurant and see if my coat's still there.
And what if it isn't?
I don't know. Maybe the person who took my coat will call. I have my name and address in the vest pocket. Anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Conversation 4.
What is going on here? These aren't the right tickets.
What are you talking about?
They're for tomorrow, not tonight.
How could that have happened?
Uh-oh.
What?
Did you get these from the kitchen counter or the dining room table?
The dining room.
Oh no, those were the tickets I got for Julie and Glenn. I told you to take the ones from the kitchen.
Oops.
Okay, do you need to listen one more time?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so here we go.
Listen to the conversations and complete each statement with a possessive pronoun. Conversation 1.
Hey, look what I found under the table.
What?
A shopping bag from the Emporium. It's full of clothes.
No kidding. I wonder whose it is.
Maybe it belongs to that woman paying at the cashier.
You're right. Excuse me, is this bag yours? It was under our table.
Yes, it is. Thanks so much. That's so kind of you.
No problem.
Conversation 2.
Brad, I think you might have dropped your keys and cell phone.
What? I don't think so. My phone's right here in my pocket. Hey, no, it isn't. Let me have a look at that phone.
Here you go.
Wow, you're right. That is mine. Where did you find it?
Here, right next to these keys. I suppose these are yours too.
Well, actually, the keys are my wife's. She's going to be so happy I didn't lose them.
Conversation 3.
I don't believe it. This coat isn't mine.
What do you mean it isn't yours?
It isn't mine. Remember when we got to the restaurant? I hung up my coat with all the others. You know how it is. All these raincoats look the same.
What are you going to do?
I'll drive back to the restaurant and see if my coat's still there.
And what if it isn't?
I don't know. Maybe the person who took my coat will call. I have my name and address in the vest pocket. Anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Conversation 4.
What is going on here? These aren't the right tickets.
What are you talking about?
They're for tomorrow, not tonight.
How could that have happened?
Uh-oh.
What?
Did you get these from the kitchen counter or the dining room table?
The dining room.
Oh no, those were the tickets I got for Julie and Glenn. I told you to take the ones from the kitchen.
Oops.
Okay, Lupita, do you have the answers?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so give me the answer for number 1. The bag is?
Hers.
The bag is hers. Very good. Number 2, Lupita, please.
The phone is his,
Mm-hmm.
but the keys belong to Brad's wife. They are theirs.
Yep. Brad's wife. They are?
Brad's wife?
Yeah, they are.
Mm,
If you are talking about the wife, they are?
They are Brad's.
Nope. No. You're talking about the wife. If we substitute the wife.
Okay. They are hers.
Exactly. That is correct. Very good. So the phone is his, but the keys belong to Brad's wife. They are hers. Excellent. Very good, Lupita. Okay, what about number 3?
The coat isn't his.
Okay, very good. That is correct. And the last one.
The concert tickets aren't theirs.
Theirs.
Theirs. Yes, theirs.
Theirs. Very good. Excellent, Lupita. No questions there?
No.
Good. All right. And we're going to do these extra activities. This is possessive pronouns whose. Complete the questions with whose or whose. Remember the pronunciation is the same, okay? The only difference is that we use whose for possession and who is when we talk about a person, okay?
Okay.
All right, so don't forget to tell me if we use apostrophe or no apostrophe, so I know what is the answer, okay?
Yes, but I can see the activity.
You can see the activity, don't worry, I'll do it in there. There you go, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so, you ready?
Yes.
Remember, you tell me if it's with apostrophe or no apostrophe. Okay, let's begin with the first one.
Whose?
With apostrophe or no apostrophe?
No apostrophe.
Okay, exactly, very good. Remember, the pronunciation is the same, okay? Can you read the question, please?
Whose coat is this?
Okay, very good. Number 2.
Whose with apostrophe?
Okay, very good. Whose with apostrophe? Can you read the question?
Who's the new English teacher?
Okay, very good. Next.
Whose with apostrophe?
Okay, very good. Read the question, please.
Who's sitting in the car?
Very good. Next.
Who's without apostrophe?
Mm-hmm. Can you read the question?
Whose car is larger?
All right, very good. Next.
Who's with apostrophe?
Uh-huh.
Who's paying for these desserts?
Okay, very good. Who's paying for these desserts? Very good. Okay, number 6.
Who's with apostrophe?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Who's not telling the truth?
All right, and the last one?
Who's without apostrophe?
Mm-hmm.
Whose books are on the table?
Okay, very good. Let's check the answers, and the answers are correct. Very good. Okay, Lupita, no questions?
No.
Remember, the pronunciation is the same, okay? Whose and whose.
Whose is for objects and whose with apostrophe is for
People.
people? Okay.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. All right, excellent. Very good. Let's continue with the next one. In the next one, you have rewrite each sentence correcting the errors. There are some mistakes on the sentences, and you have to give me the correct answer, okay? So let's begin with the first one.
That coat isn't mine.
That coat isn't mine. Okay, very good. Excellent. All right. Number 2.
Is this test paper hers?
Okay, very good. Is this test paper hers? All right, good. Next.
Which one is yours?
Which one is yours? All right, excellent. Good. Next.
This car isn't theirs.
Very good. This car isn't theirs. All right. What about the last one? Well, the next one.
Ours
Uh-huh.
is the one on the street.
Uh-huh.
In front of the house.
All right. Next.
Yours and mine. No. Yours and mine are the best.
Yours and mine's?
No, mine.
Ah, okay.
Yours and mine are the best.
Okay, very good. Uh-huh. Next.
Those aren't hers. No, those aren't her headphones.
Her headphones? Okay, those are her headphones. Very good. Number 8.
The umbrellas in the closet are our umbrellas.
The umbrellas. Wait. The umbrellas in the closet. What, Lupita? Are what?
Are our umbrellas?
Okay. Are our
umbrellas.
Umbrellas. The umbrellas in the closet are our umbrellas. Okay, let's check the answers. Yours and mine are the best. Okay, let me try something. There you go. No llevaba el punto. Okay? Very good, Lupita.
Okay.
Questions there?
No, teacher.
No? Excellent. Very good. Next activity. Possessive pronouns with whose. Choose the correct pronoun. Here we go. You have to choose the correct one.
I like your shoes.
Exactly. Very good. I like your shoes. All right. Number 2.
Our car is in the garage.
Okay. Our.
Our.
Yes. Very good. Number 3.
Are these their headphones?
Are these their headphones or are they?
Or are they hers?
Very good. Number 4.
Is our dinner ready?
Okay. And finally, number 5.
Is this my taxi?
Or?
Or yours?
Okay. Very good. No problems with that? Is it
No,
clear?
teacher.
Is it clear, Lupita? With the possessives, is it clear? No problems?
No.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to practice the conversation and we finish for today, okay? Conversation, now you can return someone else's property. Okay, so look at the video and then we begin.
Let's change the conversation model.
Excuse me. I think you forgot something. I did? Aren't these glasses yours? Oh, you're right, they are. That's nice of you. My pleasure.
Now let's change the conversation model again. Say as much as you can.
Excuse me. I think you forgot something. I did? Isn't this purse yours? Oh, you're right. It is. That's so nice of you. And what about this earring? It was under the table. Is it yours too? No, it's beautiful, but it isn't mine. But thanks anyway. Not at all.
Okay, Lupita?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the conversations we are going to practice. Remember, the conversation is the one that we have here in the example. Okay, excuse me, I think you forgot something. I did. Isn't this jacket hers or yours or whatever? Oh, you're right. It is that. It is. That's nice of you. Don't mention it. Obviously, the idea is to use this vocabulary. Don't mention it. My pleasure. You're welcome. Not at all. Okay. And we're going to use these objects, the objects that you have here: books, glasses, cell phone, a wallet, jacket, gloves, headphones, purse. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so here we go now. We are not going to do the extension anyway. So. Okay, excuse me, I think you forgot something.
I did?
Yeah, is this jacket yours?
You're right. It is mine. That's nice of you.
That's all. I mean, not at all. Okay?
Yes.
Very good. Now let's change the conversation, Lupita. Now you begin.
Excuse me, I think you forgot something.
I did?
Isn't this wallet yours?
Oh, you're right. It's mine. That's nice of you.
You're welcome.
Okay, very good. Let's practice another one. Excuse me, I think you forgot something.
I did.
Aren't this book yours?
Oh, you're right. It is mine. And
They
that's
are.
nice.
They are.
Ah,
They are.
yes, are 3 books.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. And they are mine. That's nice of you.
Don't mention it. Very good. Okay, we begin this time. Let's practice another one.
Excuse me, I think you forgot something.
I did.
Isn't this cell phone yours?
Oh, you're right. It's mine. That's nice of you.
Don't mention, algo así decía.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
Okay, that is correct, Lupita. Very good. Excellent. Okay, any questions, Lupita?
No, teacher.
No? Okay,
No.
very good. Bueno, pues entonces ya con esto terminamos el día de hoy. Ok, el próximo martes vamos a terminar el curso, ¿ok? Bueno, el próximo martes haríamos el examen. Y yo creo que vamos a dejar miércoles y jueves. No vamos a tener clase miércoles y jueves. Y empezaríamos el siguiente nivel el lunes.
Ok.
¿Vas a continuar, Lupita?
Es lo que estaba platicando con mi mamá porque, bueno, ahorita necesito regularizarme en una materia que llevo en la universidad y le estaba diciendo que estaba planeando dejar, bueno, pasar un nivel.
Ajá.
Bueno, o sea, lo iba a retomar porque la verdad es que sí lo necesito y pues sí me ha ayudado.
Ajá.
Pero creo que mi mamá le comentó a Nancy o no sé quién le comentó. Y le dijo pues que le recomendaba que yo terminara todavía el otro para que ya me dieran una constancia o algo así.
Sí,
Y que
porque
ya después pausar ahora sí.
se supone que nos quedan dos niveles para ya terminar.
Ujú.
Ujú. Entonces, sí, sí, prácticamente ahorita ya vamos a pasar al B2.
Ujú.
Entonces, vamos a adelantar ya bastante. Entonces, más que nada, por eso también te pregunto. No sabía, Nancy no me había mencionado nada que ya había hablado contigo, pero más que nada por eso te pregunto.
Pues sí, yo creo que sí lo voy a continuar. Bueno, también tengo que ponerme al corriente, pero bueno, ya es cuestión de que lo vaya viendo conforme vaya.
Ok,
pasando.
ok. Entonces, pues, espérame, déjame terminar de grabar